Hey everybody, Henry here, and I am super excited for today's video. As you guys know, Generation 6 just came to Pokemon Go. The first big drop came out today, and with it they released Greninja, which is such a cool Pokemon. It's probably my favorite of the Pokemon that I've seen from Generation 6 so far. And on my lunch break today, I was able to find a froakie with really good PvP IVs, so you know I had to evolve it and power it up and give it a second charge move and try it out in the Go Battle League. Since Great League's out right now, I built it for the Great League, and then I did some battles in regular GBL as well as with some of the people on my Discord to test it out. And honestly, it performed really well. I really enjoyed using it. I'm running a bit of a spicier moveset. I'm running Night Slash and Aerial Ace because Aerial Ace gives it some nice coverage against two of its biggest weaknesses, that being grass and fighters. So without further ado, let's hop into these battles and check out Greninja. Alright, we're hopping in here, and in this first match we are leading Skarmory. We pick up a great lead in Surfetched. The team is designed so we have a flyer up front, and then we have two Pokemon that are weak to fighting in back. The main goal being to bait out the fighter. In this case, however, we've caught the fighter up front, so we're going to stay in. My opponent does a really nice catch there. So they are able to catch on the Raichu. We're going to come in with Umbreon, because Umbreon's going to be taking neutral from electric instead of Greninja taking super effective. Thunder Punch, that's nothing to worry about. We build up to two foul plays, and we throw the foul play, and we'll see if they do decide to shield. And they do decide to let that go, so that was a good decision. They come back in with Surfetched, and they should be able to counter down fairly easily here. Last Resort does get the shield, and they actually do decide to throw. So, you know what? That works. We will keep our shields. Leaf Blade comes through, and they'll be able to finish the counter down. So nice play by my opponent. I'm going to come in right away with Skarmory, and I am going to let this go. It's just the Night Slash, which we can survive, and we're able to finish off the Surfetched. Alolan Marowak comes out, and Greninja is in a perfect spot to succeed. Greninja is a fantastic Alolan Marowak counter. We're able to hit for super effective with Night Slash, and we are going to be resisting every charge move except Bone Club. And we are able to outpace it. We're able to get to the Night Slash, and this Night Slash should be taking out that Alolan Marowak. Boom. Game over. Greninja is able to close game number 1. Hopping into the second game, Skarmory into Surfetched again, so another fantastic lead. And this time they swap into Bastiodon, and Greninja comes in. And this is where not having Surf does hurt a little bit, but as you can see, with one boost, Greninja still is able to comfortably take the Bastiodon matchup. And that's why Night Slash on Greninja is so deadly, because Bubble does a decent amount of damage, but after you get the attack boosted, oh my goodness, Greninja just goes to town. It is crazy. Another Night Slash coming through. As you can see, Bastiodon is so low, and we're able to bubble down. Surfetch comes in. It's time. We're going for the Aerial Ace. Come on. Don't see it coming. He shields. No. I don't know how he knew to shield there, but really nice play. Oh, man. I will land an Aerial Ace, though. Never fear, by the end of this video. And he swaps in Hypno, and we have Umbreon. So as you can see, we're in a really good spot here. He really doesn't have an answer for our team just because it lined up in a way that was really bad for him. We can safely let this go. This is not a Focus Blast, just a Thunder Punch, and we're in a really good spot to succeed. And here we are going to be building up to close to 100 energy so we can land the Foul Play onto Hypno, and then the Last Resort onto the Surfetched. So Foul Play coming through, this is going to be taking out the Hypno, and then the Last Resort, which is coming through right now, is going to be taking out the Surfetched. So we are able to take the game. As you can see there, even against Bastiodon, and even without Surf, Greninja was able to help us maintain switch advantage. So really well done by Greninja there. We're hopping into the next game. I would try, this gentleman's a member of the Discord. I would try and pronounce his name, but I'm honestly not sure I'd be able to. Terrible lead. We're going to save swap into Greninja, and they swap into an Azu. And this is another reason why I do run Aerial Ace, because Aerial Ace hits for neutral on Azu. As you can see, that does a nice chunk there. And here I do decide to let this go, and it's just an Ice Beam. So now we have a decent chance, and I throw a Night Slash. Here I'm hoping for a boost, because if I get a boost, I'll be able to retake switch advantage, and we get the boost. Look at Greninja go. And now I'm going to go for an Aerial Ace. It's boosted, so it's doing 50% more damage. And look at that. And now we'll just have to shield once, and we're able to take switch. So even though we had a horrible lead, Greninja was able to help us regain switch advantage. It is exceedingly glassy, but it hits very hard, and the potential to get a boost can flip a lot of unfavorable matchups. Hypno comes in, and we're going to spam a Night Slash out just to get a shield, which we do get the shield. And unfortunately a bit of lag, so we're not quite able to get our second Night Slash off. Now we're in a really good spot. We'll come in with Tropius. At this point I've realized that Tropius is basically useless, so I'm just going to let Hypno spam it with Fire Punches, and that will allow Obstagoon to close the game. Going for a Leaf Blade, and that does a nice chunk of damage there. And I am going to let this go again, because again, Tropius really has no play. Unfortunately can't quite get to the Leaf Blade. At this point I am going to farm down because the Hypno can't get to a Focus Blast, so I can safely no shield this, and then I'll have a ton of leftover energy to help deal with the Fortress. Fortress comes in, and it is going to be doing super effective damage, but we have a very, very large energy lead. And with that energy lead, we should be able to take this game. We're able to get the shield, and we get another boost. Having double Night Slashers is so deadly. We're able to land that after we got the boost, and then we're just going to need to shield once, and then Obstagoon is going to be able to close out the game with another Night Slash. As you can see, running a team that is double weak to fighting definitely has its disadvantages, but when you can get those boosts, oh my goodness, and there's a third boost. Opting into the next game, Tropius into Skarmory. So this is a really, really bad lead. I'm going to safe swap into Greninja. And my opponent actually decides to stay in. This works out really well for me. I'm going to be able to spam out Night Slashes and do quite a bit of damage. Spamming out, and we're able to get to a second Night Slash, and this is going to be getting the opponent quite low if they don't shield. They do shield, that was just a visual glitch, and I'm going to be shielding up myself, shielding the Sky Attack, and we're going to be able to get to another Night Slash, and if my opponent chooses not to shield, then we'll have taken care of that Skarmory. So Skarmory down, Azumarill comes out, and I go for the Aerial Ace. It's not boosted, but it is still going to be doing a nice chunk of damage. And again, that's another reason to love Aerial Ace. And at this point, Greninja has been useful, so I am going to let this go. It's kind of, what I meant to say was, it's done its job, basically. And it looks like they swap out here into Bastodon. Really nice catch. I'm going to farm up so I have my Leaf Blade and swap into Obstagoon. Going for a Night Slash right away. And I am running Gunk Shot specifically so I have extra Azu coverage and another boost. Again, double Night Slashers is so deadly. Stone Edge comes through, that's fine. Since I got the boost, I'm comfortably able to farm down, and then I'm going to be able to land a Gunk Shot on the Azu to take it out. As he throws, I have the shield left. I'm going to be able to shield this up, and then I'm going to trash can the Azu directly to the face and take the game. So really good game to my opponent there. Boom! Trash can to the face. Alright. And we're hopping into the next game, and here we go. Tropius into Stunfisk. So again, a terrible, terrible lead. I'm going to swap into Greninja. And the Stunfisk stays in for a little bit. Maybe we're trying to catch, but weren't able to, unfortunately. I am going to land the Night Slash, and I get the boost. They throw. I am going to be shielding this up. And Amanda Buzz comes in. And this is where, now that we've got the boost, Aerial Ace isn't that great of a move, but look at the damage it does. Boom. Oh my goodness. It does a ton. We are going to be shielding this up, even though Amanda Buzz can't really hurt us. We're going to shield up the Shadow Ball. And at this point, we're just going to go for Night Slashes. Just to go for the bait. We get the shield, which is perfect. Charge move coming through. We should resist this. Yeah, it's just a foul play, so we do survive that. And we are going to throw another Night Slash, see if we can get another shield, which we can, and we are able to bubble down. So we're in a great spot. The Stunfisk is coming back in. We go for a Night Slash. This is going to be doing a ton of damage. Probably won't quite KO, but it'll come really, really close. And we get another boost. Look at Greninja go. Unfortunately, Deoxys comes in and counters us down, but we're in a really good spot here. We're going to come in with the Obstagoon. We outpace it, so we'll get to a Night Slash. And then before the Deoxys can throw, we are going to be doing a quick swap into Tropius to catch Deoxys' energy. See, looks like they're going for a Thunderbolt. Yep. And let's just do a neutral, and we're able to go for a Leaf Blade, and this basically should be taking care of the match. Yep, so we are able to take the game. So a good game to my opponent there. Alright, and we're hopping into the next one. Tropius into Azumarill. We are running the Air Slash version, but this is still a fairly good matchup because we are able to get to those Leaf Blades very quickly. And judging off that, that is an Ice Beam, so I am going to need to shield this up. Tropius takes double super effective from Ice, so that would not be good. And here I am going to overfarm. Unfortunately, I do lose CMP, so I am going to need to shield this up. Shield up the Ice Beam, and I'm going to be countering with a Leaf Blade of my own, and I should be able to comfortably get to 2 Leaf Blades. And I do throw one before she gets to her Ice Beam, and then I'm going to do a quick swap into Greninja to catch the Ice Beam. Boom! We're able to catch the Ice Beam, which is fantastic. Ice Beam coming through, and she decides to stay in, so this works out fantastically for me. Trying to get to the Play Rough, just can't get to the Play Rough. Brings in Blossom, and this is where Aerial Ace can really shine. If Greninja's ahead on energy, look at this. Boom! Lands the Aerial Ace. And Greninja, even though it's exceedingly glassy with back-to-back Aerial Aces, is going to be able to take out Blossom, which is a very tanky grass type. Deoxys comes in and counters us down, but from here we're in a really good spot. We bring in Obstagoon, we're able to get to the Night Slash. That's going to be doing some big super effective damage. Then we'll be switching back into Tropius. Oh, it looks like they actually caught us, so we weren't able to quite leave. Rock Slide connects. No worries there. We'll swap back into Tropius, and a Leaf Blade should basically be taking care of this game. So as you can see, Greninja's performing quite well, and with that unexpected coverage move of Aerial Ace, it can take quite a few matchups just by taking opponents by surprise. So good game to my opponent. Hopping into the next match, and this is against someone in the Discord again, so thank you so much. And we get a great lead here. Air Slash is doing super effective. This matchup is tough though. I am going to need to decide whether she's baiting. I do decide to shield this up, and I shielded correctly, which is huge. Okay, we're in a really good spot. Now I'm pretty sure this is just a Mud Bomb, so I am going to let this go. It is just a Mud Bomb. And since I'm running a double Dark team, when she comes in, I am going to be switching out. Comes in with Hypno, I come in with my Greninja. Night Slash, and we should start to get some shields here. I did this because if she had a second Dark counter in back, Greninja would have been able to bait it out, but it looks like she may not have a second Dark counter, so we're in a really good spot. We land the Night Slash. Look at the damage. Oh my goodness. Absolutely nuts. We shield up the Thunder Punch. She has back-to-back Thunder Punches, so really, really nice play there. Thunder Punch coming through. Look at Greninja tanking a Thunder Punch. Oh my goodness. It's glassy, but not too glassy. It's definitely workable. Night Slash coming through. We get to another Night Slash on this Mantine. Greninja is incredibly spammy. Oh my goodness. And from here, Tropius is going to be able to finish it off. Leaf Blade number 1. Leaf Blade number 2. And 1 Air Slash is going to take it out. So really good game to my opponents, whether they were in Go Battle League or from the Discord in general. I really, really enjoyed battling with Greninja, and I think it has quite a bit of utility in the Open Great League. While it is frail, it has a very unique move set. The one thing I'd say is slightly holding it back is probably its fast move, but all in all, I really enjoyed it, and I think it has quite a bit of play. As opposed to my Meowstic video, where I was like, you know what, it's more of a niche role player. I think Greninja has some legitimate play in the Go Battle League. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're enjoying this kind of content with me testing out these new fun Pokemon, definitely feel free to consider subscribing. It's free and definitely helps out the channel. Thank you to everyone for watching as always, and I will see you guys in the next one.